up, people? How's everybody doing on this fine Friday evening? Oh, YouTube, don't give me this nonsense with this stream health orange bar or whatever this thing is. Orange, yellow, I don't know what color this is, man. But anyway, guys, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let's get the stream going, right? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Dearest at Marvel Champions, thank you for thank you for how do I word this? Thank you for having AQ off. For BlizzCon, I get it, whatever. It's not. I was trying to think. It sounded better in my head. It sounded better in my head, but yeah. P.S. I am now. No. Okay, there we go. Thank you for having AQ off for BlizzCon. That's a Q, right? It's not an O. Yeah, it's a Q. Okay. Tweet. Okay. What up, people? How you guys doing? So BlizzCon was today. As you guys know, I've been looking forward to it for a while. There's gonna be some Diablo related things announced, and super disappoint. super disappoint. Oh my god. I gotta vent to you guys a little bit about it, man, because why why Blizzard? But anyway, Oraplexian first one here, followed by another black man, followed by Maniac, Renee, Jaden, Cable, Josh. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? Got Ahmad, Seaton's son. Oh, I didn't know Seaton had a son. Is that the cat, or is the cat a girl? I don't know. But what's up, people? Alright, let me scroll this down. We got Delithius. How about that BlizzCon announcement? Yeah. Oh, oh man. Alright. What else we got in here? Let's scroll this all the way on down. Penman Pete. Shane Ramsey. The Cade Raid. Brian Word equals Warcraft. Okay, that's made up 100% star. There's no way. That's a made-up word. Is what people would think, but I know the definition of Warkamui. It's simpler. I mean, when it comes to words, guys, once you have that foundation, that like classic Latin foundation that all the words come from, you know exactly where this comes from. This is a Latin word for moo. When a cow has mad cow disease, and instead of going moo, they go Warkamui every couple of seconds. It's really disturbing, especially when you see like a bunch of cows all in the same area with mad cow disease. So yeah. Words, I have no words. Cry face, dude. Mo battle chips. For real, man. I was actually really sad today, to the point where like I just didn't want to do anything. It was so disappointing, man. Let me go see. I want to see the YouTube, the Diablo trailer. This will tell you guys everything. Diablo. Where is this thing? Hold on. I can't find the actual trailer because it's all just hate about the trailer. Okay, hold on. Let me type in actual Diablo trailer instead of just Diablo. Okay, here we go. It's got 568,000 views in the last 9 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. The like and dislike ratio on this thing is absurd. Less than 5,000 people like it. 139,000 people dislike it. Oh my god. It's so sad. It's so sad. The trailer itself, it actually looked, you know, like they do a great job with the trailers, so it's not like it's the trailer's fault. I kind of feel bad for whoever made this trailer, because the trailer looks, you know, looks fine. It's a good little trailer. I'd like to, here, I don't want to play it because just in case or whatever, you know, not that Blizzard's gonna hit me with a copyright strike for advertising their video, but you know, graphically it's dope. Like this guy looks real as hell for a cinematic, you know what I mean? It's well done and everything, but it's just nobody wants to play the game. Nobody wants the game. Nobody was asking for a mobile Diablo game. Anyway, Rip934 sent it over $5, saying, finally finished Symbiote difficulty today. Got a magic for my troubles. First one, too. Not too shabby. I should probably do epic, right? Hope you're well. Dude, Rip934, first off, thank you very much for the $5. Second, congrats on the magic. Yeah, I would say that is totally worth doing. And yeah, you should definitely do epic. Yeah. I mean, epic is easier than the symbiote difficulty. Just keep using your little symbiote buddy and tear through there, man. Use all the boosts that you were using through the symbiote one, and yeah, you'll slice and dice your way through there super easy. But in the meantime, slap. So yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for the $5 though. Rip934, congrats once again. Tweet. Okay, all right, fine. I know it's been a rough Diablo day. Cuddles, dude. Yeah, the pain, man. The pain. It's yeah. Oh wait. Warkamui, noun, a canoe with outriggers. Oh, I knew it was a canoe. Used at Point de Gale. I don't know how to say this. Island of. Why do you give me these words that I don't know how to say, Star? You just make me look bad. Island of... hang on. But NGL, your definition makes me happy? Wait, what is I don't know what NGL means. Damn it. Alright, hang on. Let me see what this tweet is. Hold up. Really? Found this gem? By found, do you mean made? You lying there, son of a... oh, not gonna lie. Okay, alright. I've never seen that typed out before. Okay, alright. Well, I'm glad my definition can make you happy. I wish they announced the Warcraft 3 thing before. I might have enjoyed that for a bit. Dude, when the guy from Classic Games came out and they didn't talk at all about Diablo, I was so hyped for it. He had a Warcraft shirt on, and I was like, okay, you know, the shirt doesn't mean anything, right? It's still gonna be Diablo, right? Because I wasn't expecting a Warcraft 3 remaster, which is dope, man. I think that's super cool. But I was still thinking like, oh, this is gonna be Diablo. This is gonna be Diablo. But then, what's it called? Then, you know, they go into the little trailer for it, and I'm like, okay, clearly this is Warcraft. And you see the Infernal come down and stuff like that. Yep. And then I was thinking like, what if during this cinematic, the guy goes and switches his shirt, and he comes back and he has a Diablo shirt on, and he's just like, what? You know, like, you know, I changed my shirt, no big deal, and then boom, Diablo 2 remaster or something like that. But no, didn't even get that. Another error. Oh man, I have problems reading. All right, anyway, Anthony Cruz sent it over $10, saying keep up the great streams, BG. Dude, Anthony, thank you very much for the $10. I really appreciate that, man. Let me update the big old D. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, sorry to vent on you guys a little bit here. It's just BlizzCon, man. I was looking forward to it for a long time. There were some cool things. The Warcraft 3 remaster is Warcraft 3 remaster is pretty cool, man. You know, a friend that I used to play Warcraft 3 with all the time. We have like a little group chat, and he immediately hit me up like Warcraft 3 master hype, you know, type of thing. So I'm sure I'll check that out whenever that happens. I think they said 2019. I don't know. But I can't get super into that like I could like a new Diablo game. So me, I have to like auto fight through, spend some of this energy real quick. And then they did announce. Wait, did you like the meme? I made it with you in mind. I knew you made it, Hector. Wait, what did you say before? Yes, found, then made. Okay, yeah. Well, this poll taken, and more people believe in UFOs than BG's website. That's fair. That's fair. Real deal. That's fair. So if the movie is Bohemian Rhapsody, such a great movie. Is that a... I think I heard of that. Is that a movie about... I don't know if it's about Queen in general, but probably about just oh my god, I can't think of his name. It's like the coolest name. Oh my god, what about the guy, the main guy? Jesus. Diablo Immortal website. Yeah. About Queen? Yeah, I mean I figured it had to be about Queen. Freddie Mercury. There we go. Oh jeez, man. I think it's because of I didn't eat all that much today, guys. I didn't eat all that much today, so my brain, I'm a little bit spacey. You know what I mean? Trying to drop some pounds again. I'm not like starving myself, but you know, man, those first couple days you cut back on the food. Feel energized, but who am I kidding? My brain sucks every day. Do you like the meme? Yeah, I did. I read that again too. Water. I do need to drink more water. Yeah. But okay, yeah. So the other cool thing at BlizzCon was they did announce. Still vomiting in my mouth. I can't think straight either. The other cool thing that they announced at BlizzCon was the kind of like the date for World of Warcraft Classic, which I definitely want to play for like a month. It's going to be summer of 2019, so I got to make sure I got everything in order, man. This website needs to be awesome. I'm still going to be playing MCOC during that time. It's just going to be like a little bit of casual, you know, World of Warcraft for whenever it releases. I still want to, like I don't want to, like I usually just play one game at a time. Just because I usually get pretty deep into that game, right? And I'm not looking to change games off of MCOC, but I gotta play WoW Classic when it comes out just for a little bit. All right, I'm off. See you, BG. Good luck tomorrow. Hee, not really. Hope you take an L. Sorry, but good luck still. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we're facing you guys, right? Oh man, it should be interesting. Hey BG, I think I'm back in a civilized part of the world. There's running water. I gotta tell you, this changing clothes and showering thing sure is amazing. Last Sarnian, dude. Oh man. I don't know. Oh man. I am way too spoiled by all that stuff. I can't live without. I can't live without it. I don't know how I don't know how people do it, man. I guess you do it when you have to do it, all right? Website has to be done /live first to be awesome. Well, yeah, but quiet down now. It's time to watch the show. It's been started. Don't be licking me no more. What? Matter of fact, can you get me a handy wipe? What? What in the world? I love my saber tooth really bad. There is a trick that helps a lot when you kill an enemy with special 3. You will obtain the 2 furies in the next fight, the 45% for special 3 and 25% normal fury. That's pretty cool. I think I heard that before, but I barely ever play saber tooth, so it's good to hear that every once in a while to kind of remind me. The only time I've played saber tooth was really in like the labs where they have such a high amount of life. And he takes forever to get killing them and get the furies and stuff. Brian, how to remove my pimple from my face to impress my girlfriend? Like a magic trick impress your girlfriend, or just to, like, looking good impress your girlfriend? Because either way, that's gonna be tough, man. I don't know. You just gotta, as far as I know, you just gotta give it time. There's probably stuff out there that helps, but I've never done anything to help remove the pimples. I just deal with them. Brian decided to 100% Act 5 finally. Thank you for the incentive. Did I incentivize you, dude? Well, congrats. Or hold on. By decided, do you mean that you have cleared 100% already, or like you're now like on your way? BG, real quick, let me see your war D. Oh, Art of Chaos. You should know it by now. Or maybe I've made some changes. Maybe, I don't know. But no, nay, I will not show you anything. Should be an interesting war, though. Sorry, BG, quote from Scrubs. Is that a quote from Scrubs, really? Huh? I mean, I guess I don't remember too much of the show. I watched most of the episodes of Scrubs. I've seen, like, almost all the episodes. I think, like, the newer ones I didn't watch. Because didn't they, like, come back or something? Like, didn't they, like, go off the air and come back? I don't know. I don't know what the deal was, but I watched a lot of them, at least. Rage? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my wife is raging. I wonder if it's because you got home all late and stuff. Something happened at work. So I've been hanging out with buddy south of Missoula. So open my crystals, and I'm not mad at all. I did. Wasp, Awaken from Basic, and Ghost Rider from Featured. Yeah, dude, that is not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Probably better than I was going to pull you. So, yeah. Brain, how to remove my face from my face so I can get a girlfriend? Dooley Ray, man. I think if you removed your face from your face, your chances of getting a girlfriend would be significantly lower. That's just my advice, though. Just keep your face, man. Keep it. It's a good face. So, BG, it's up, Abacrom. I've always had a fast metabolism, but through 29 and now age 30, it's been slowing down, and I'm for real starting to get fat. Man, this feels so real. I can't tell if you're enjoying it or not, or not liking it. I actually can't tell. No, I mean I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not liking it. But I gotta do one of these labs too, guys. Let me do one of these. Let's swap out some teams too. But I could see somebody actually enjoying getting fat. I don't know why, but I could see it. Should have been clear. I'm doing it now. I just had no incentive and was so bored, but I just pictured the glory of another rank 5, so here I'm grinding. Oh, dude, it's totally worth it for the rank 5. Hell yeah. Oh, like to not die because the other dumbass is on the road. I like to not be taunted because the more dumbass on the road. I hate driving. BG last season Scrubs is at a school. That season is terrible. Okay, well, yeah, I definitely didn't see that then if it was at a school. Alright, let me get rid of these guys. We're just gonna throw in the good champs. We'll try to make this on the quick side here. So tomorrow, I was too sad to do any daytime live stream to play with the 3 stars through an occult lab run, but tomorrow we're gonna do that. We're gonna try with the 3 stars, and there might be total failure or not. I don't know what the opposite. BG, have you already done labs for the day? Oh, here they are. Jam Nation, here they are. New Alliance War season video. I don't know. I feel like I want to. I really want to, but I really need to. Also not working 2 Sundays in a row again. F this. Okay, yeah. But I really want to upload the war videos and everything. It's just ooh, biohazard and dash vulnerability. Dude, this guy's gonna get wrecked super hard. But I need to get this website up, man. It doesn't seem like it's a lot of work to upload the war videos, because compared to other videos, it's not. It's much less work. It's only about 2 hours per war to upload the videos, but Oh god, this guy still hurts though. Jeez. I need to get the DJing going. Come on, friend. There we go. There we go. Now with that DJing going, oh yeah. Hit him with a special 3 in a second here. No, he's just dead, isn't he? Yeah. But I don't know. It's still. I tried uploading the videos and doing the website. I just couldn't do both. I think once I have the initial. Once the site is initially up and I can kind of just update it day by day and I don't have to like make all the things, then it'll be a lot easier to be uploading videos and keeping up with the website. But yeah, I don't know if there's going to be war videos this season. We'll see. I did record it though. I did record my first war of the season. I did not die. Update of how 4 Loki's doing. We won the war. We were at a little bit of an advantage. Like we were favored to win it. So it wasn't the toughest of wars, but still they put up a good fight and everything. All right, masochism, Benimdal. All right. Let's just go Medusa. So what you're saying is you're done making war videos? Probably, man. For now, at least. I don't know. BG Alliance War, first war down, 0 deaths, and the Medusa solo who needs bleed from Killmonger was a little rusty though. Dude, yeah. Surprised that you can still kill Medusa without the bleeds. That's pretty cool. You're right. Who needs the bleeds? Who needs the bleeds? What BG are you? I don't know. Ah, jeez. You guys setting up like a super tough defense for me or something? Bring it. Bring it. My beam seems to be a way of communicating your displease with what just happened in front of you instead of using that horn that comes with your car. Oh, that's annoying. I freaking hate the high beams, man. Alright. Venom, down. Yo, just curious, I'm BG2? Okay, I mean, I'll tell you. I'm in BG1. I don't think it actually matters to say what battle group I'm in. I'm in battle group 1, so we're not going to come across each other, it seems. So many people have fought Rolk countless times practicing for Labyrinth. He's not a good defender. Yeah, I mean, he has gotten kills just because he's so tanky. If people bring the wrong champion, they could actually time out, but that doesn't happen that much. When I was so angry with MCOC Halloween, I opened 1 4-star, and it's Iron Patriot. Rip, dude. Sorry to hear that. What's up, BG? Been a while since on your stream, but I just finished Symbiote difficulty. Got a 5-star Ultron, opened a 4-star Crystal, and got Captain Beardo. So I only have to grind for a dupe, send every way. Dude, nice. Congrats. Congrats on the Beardo. I am grinding for a Beardo myself. I only have like a little bit less than 1 million, so I really got to, you know, get on it a little bit more, but I'm excited to get my hands on a Beardo. Wait, okay. How many aspects we got here? Just 2? Alright. Aspect of death, tranquility, aspect of evolution, masochism, prove yourself. Oh, this is annoying. This is a pretty annoying set of nodes here, man. Let's go with, I guess we gotta go with Stark Spidey on this one and hope to not get hit. Enough highway into next 2 lane, highway 60 miles per hour, 2 cars kill. Oh my goodness, wait, what? Alright, I'm gonna read that in a second. That sounds pretty rough. Alright, I need to get as many poise charges as possible. I don't want to mess around with that aspect of, what is it, evolution? Whichever one builds them up more and more stats as time goes on. Alright. Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard through block. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go when I'm in here with 3 stars tomorrow. Probably gonna die. Probably just gonna die. I should have let it rip right there. I'll let it rip right here. Alright, don't throw your special, don't throw your special, don't throw your special. Good. Alright, cool. Still above 50%. Get those crits in there. Alright. BG is a little awkward, but B-Man, he approached me about taking over Path 7 and BG won. Well, that's fine, because I take Path 6. Ha! Well, 6, 7, whatever, yeah. Alright, get off highway and to next 2-lane highway, 60 mile per hour, 2 cars, decide drag racing from complete stop in front of me was the thing to do. Here come the effing high beams. P.S. Brian, you missed the entire story. What? Highway speed limit 65 miles per hour. Car in middle lane going 45. Slams on brakes at every sign. Cars behind me then almost slam into me because they think tailgating is a normal way to drive. Then flashing the high beams. Okay, I got it. Ugh. That is why I don't go outside. That's annoying. That's very annoying. BG, I kind of screwed Ronan in war today. He was going to take on a rank 5 magic on 29 mini with Blade because of bleed immunity, but I didn't realize that was tied to the main boss, which I took down before. Oh my god, dude. Wow. So he did the fight, and he had to deal with a 300% corner. Damn, dude. Oh, I didn't realize that either. Holy crap. Well, that sucks. I saw that he was there. Oh, this is going to be easy. Dash vulnerability with buffet. Wait, maybe this is not going to be that easy. Power gain and counter tactics. No, it should be fine. Should be fine. Who am I going to do this fight with, though? 10% buffet. No, with the... It's fine. Medusa. Let's just go Medusa. That was so bad when I realized. Whoops. Yeah, dude. That's pretty rough. BGCO screw with the 3-star challenge. Yeah, I really am, man. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is gonna be bad. it's gonna be bad, but I'm oddly looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. All right, good. Didn't give him a special 3 or special 2 there. It's beautiful. Come on, bud. I know you got those counter tactics. So your attack is probably through the roof at the moment. That was my chance. Alright. It's gonna be 3 out of 5 stars of an idea. Oh, jeez. BG Labs, I'm out. Good night, folks. It's only 2 more fights. But alright, good night. Brian has duped my 5-star Luke Cage in just 2 weeks. Should I rank him to 4? I mean, he's really good. He is really good. I don't know who else you have, but he's definitely worth rank 4ing. He's worth it. Alright. BG, if you want easier buffs, why not get in symbiote difficulty event quests using 3s? Wait. If you want easier buffs, why not get... Oh, that's not as fun. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have fun doing that, I don't think. I'm not necessarily looking for easy buffs. I'm looking for fun ones. I welcome the challenge here. Alright, kinetic reactor, aggressive, tranquility, and adaptive. Alright, these are all easy. Let's just Medusa it again. Who are some of the worst champions in your opinion? X-Pool, Dead Force, Groot, King Groot. Did I already say King Groot? Yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the worst. You got certain champions that I would consider to be among the worst as well, like Colossus. But I'm always kind of hesitant to say Colossus because I actually think for like a new player, Colossus is actually like pretty good. Like I enjoyed using Colossus when I was new. Just having that that bleed immunity actually helped me out a lot. Oh my god, dude. This guy unusually tanky? Feels very tanky for some reason. I guess it's probably just because I can't get my armor shatters to stick with the tranquility. I don't know. Whatever, man. He's almost dead. Should have been throwing L2s probably. See if I can get to an L2 this time. This'll kill him. Alright. OG Iron and Supreme Iron Man needs rework. Yeah, they're not. They're definitely not up there for the best ones. Yeah, Scarlet Witch has benefit of not being in higher ones, but she does benefit from higher sig. Yeah. Girl, when I see you this afternoon, I'm gonna be like a cupcake. What I just texted my girlfriend. What? What the heck? That's a good line. I don't know how, but it's a good line. So after 3 years of never pulling 4-star Wolverine, I'm not kidding, 3 years. I got troll rolled, almost pulled him today from a 4-star, rolled over to King Groot. Rip. Rip. All right, last fight here. Tranquility and cornered. All right, let's just start Spidey it. Mr. BG, he's tanky because of the reduced critical hits when he has his plus physical resist and armor shatter. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a bug with it or something, right? Well, I barely had the armor shatter on at all though. Because of tranquility. There's gotta be something else there too. I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah. Alright, Storm. You had your chance to throw your special, and you blew it. Actually, I should have just baited out her special 1 or something like that. Gave me an extra poise charge. Tired of dealing no damage. Let's go. Now, do I risk an intercept to stay above 50% health? Oh, there we go. Don't even have to. We good. We good. Okay. All done with the labs. I only had to do the one. I did the other one earlier. You ever listen to a song you really liked back in high school and then realized it's a song about a pedophile? I guess I can't say that I have. What the heck? BG, you got 2 labyrinth paths left. Get my 3rd rank 5 after. Choice between Spark, Void, Korg, Domino, Blade, and Magic. There's not enough information there. Like, all those champions are good champions. So, you know, you can't necessarily go like wrong with one of them, but you got to figure out based on the other champions that you have, based on what your battle group has and what your battle group needs, how much does prestige play into things. Yeah, there's no way for me to really help you out with that one without knowing all of that stuff. But only 2 more paths left. That's pretty good, dude. You're almost done. You're almost done. It'll feel damn good to get another rank up. Alright, now I've got 30 energy for this quest too, so let's go ahead and plow through this thing nice and quick. Let's just go full on Medusa's energy here. Still no post from Kabam about the event quest. What about next week's event quest? We'll probably get that information on Monday. Yeah. Probably coming Monday. BG, why are you ruining? I don't know what that means, sharpshooter. Almost got a 5-star Sabretooth, instead got a 5-star Groot. Super rip. Ah, bummer, man. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah, Brian, right now I think only Luke Cage is worthy. Rest 5-star Dorma, Voodoo, Ultron, and Nebula. Okay. Yeah, Luke Cage definitely the best option out of all those, I would say. If you got the tier 2 alphas. I ran into a guy with a 565 unduped Taskmaster. Oh my god, 565 unduped? Good lord, he must really like Taskmaster. Then we post on a Monday. Okay. Right, the song is "Don't Stand So Close to Me" by The Police. Never actually paid attention to the lyrics, but it's a schoolgirl, and at one point says this girl is half his age. Okay. BG, excited about Diablo for your phone? Dean, here's my excited face. Why? Why? Why, Blizzard? Why? Yeah, man. Blizzard, dude, I don't get this, man. Like, the whole reason why Diablo was such a successful series to begin with, like the reason why Diablo 3 sold so well is because Diablo 2 was so damn good and like such a deep game and everything like that. And then they made Diablo 3 and didn't really have the depth and didn't really get to explore and stuff. And I don't know, like it wasn't terrible, but I feel like it definitely didn't hit the same levels as Diablo 2. Like not even close. Not even remotely close, in my opinion. And here I'm thinking, like, okay, they probably see what they did wrong, and they're gonna, you know, give us that depth that D2 had, and all the other fun things about it. And then they take it the other direction. They push it even more against what the series was all about and what made it popular, and just take it mobile. It's nuts. It's nuts, man. I'm sure it's gonna, like, here's the thing too. Everybody's disappointed. Everybody's disappointed about the Diablo mobile thing. I'm sure some people are like, oh cool, but for the most part, I showed it on screen earlier. Do I still have it up? I don't think I do. No, I don't. But it's like 99% of the like dislike thing it's all dislikes. But I'm sure it's gonna do well commercially. Like I'm sure it's gonna make them money. But I just, oh man, it just seems like that's more of what they're about these days. You know, I hate to say it, man. I hate to say it. There's such a. It used to be like Blizzard can do no wrong. That's like what everybody said. You know. These days it just doesn't seem to be that way. Anywho, man, enough ranting about that. This game ain't worthy of my time, or ain't worth my time. Okay, that's fine. There's plenty of games out there. You can find another one that you enjoy more, I'm sure. Do you watch Inhuman series, BG? I do not. I heard that series got canceled, didn't it? I never saw a single episode of it though. I'm not that big on watching well, like TV and movies just in general, but I've never watched a single Marvel series on like Netflix or whatever they show them. I guess I did watch like a couple of episodes with my wife of the one where she drinks a lot. Oh man, Jessica Jones. But that was more of like I was taking a nap and she was watching it. So yeah. What's up, BG? What up, Eisenberg? Inhumans is bad. Inhumans was doo-doo. Yeah, that's what I heard from everybody. Which is a shame, because that's where Medusa is at, right? What solo event is on? Event quest completion. Okay. Alright, all those suck. Alright. Oh, you remembered a name. I know. I did so good, right? Just joined. How you doing, John? I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you're doing good, too. Cookie 5 down. Tongue kind of hurts. Time for number 6. Oh, Demiok. Oh, take things slow, man. Good night, Beaver. Alright, Lakers bodyguard. Have a good one, dude. Humans was supposed to be shown as a film today, but they axed it in favor of, according to rumors, Spider-Man Homecoming. Wait, it's supposed to be shown as a film today. Axed it in favor, according to rumors, Spider-Man Homecoming? I'm confused. Is that like a quote from back from a while ago or something like that? Because Spider-Man Homecoming, that came out like what, last year or something? Alright, anyway, let me get into one of these arenas here, man. Let's just go into the basic. I want to get this cap. I'm only at 800k, so yeah, man. Let's do it up. Are you going to try the mobile Diablo game, or are you going to be salty like the rest of us where we wanted a D2 remaster? I am probably never going to try it even. I'm not happy about it. I'm definitely not happy about it. I might actually download it, but I doubt it. And there's like a slim chance that I would even give it a moment of my time. I'm not just not into those games on mobile. There's other ARPGs on mobile, and I don't like those. There's no way I'm gonna like Diablo on mobile. I mean, the best thing they could have announced was like Diablo 4, then Diablo 2, like remaster, more Diablo 3 content, which I would have ignored, but at least it would have been like something. Netflix series, because didn't they talk about that or something like that? Not announcing anything at all, and then the Diablo mobile game that they actually did announce. That's the order of what they like of things that I would have been happy with. Medusa in Inhumans looked more like a Lady Shrek. I remember I saw a screenshot. I don't remember exactly how she looks, but I did see what she looked like before. Hey BG, greetings from Romania. Keep up the good work. Thanks, dude. BG, I've always watched your streams by Chromecast output to my TV. Because of this, your cutoffs have always been cut off for me to see. So, what is Beardo cut off in your estimation? My estimation is 3.3 million. It's not a safe number. That's just what I think. Like the final person is just barely gonna squeak in there with. So, you definitely want to go higher. You definitely want to go higher. I'm gonna try to go like over 4 million myself. So yeah, go higher. BG, any tips for getting Class Catalyst for me? My highest champion is 4,000 PI. For getting Class Catalyst, well, with 4,000 PI, you should be able to do the class. Oh wait, no, you're probably talking about. Oh man, I was thinking you were talking about like Tier 3 Class Catalyst for a second there, but you're probably talking about Tier 4 Class Catalyst, right? Well, there's deals that come around that are actually pretty generous when it comes to the Class Catalyst, just because a lot of people have kind of already got to a point where they're getting those on the regular, so some of those deals can be really good. But the main way to get the Class Catalyst stuff is just to participate in Alliance Quest. Map 4 or higher will get you Tier 4 Class Catalyst. It'll just be fragments and stuff, but they add up over time. You have a chance to pull full ones. And yeah, just keep at it, and you eventually start to get some. And once, it's just like anything in this game, where once you start getting the resource, it will come in a little bit faster over time, and then eventually it'll get to a point where you're like, wow, this is actually coming in like pretty damn fast now, to the point where, you know, I've got way more than I need. So yeah. By the way, did you hear about Warcraft 3 being remastered? I did hear that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to that. I'll play that for a little bit. What's your favorite champion, Medusa? List of what we didn't want: a mobile Diablo game, more Diablo 3 content, an effing mobile Diablo game. Apologize for language, not so good, dude. Yeah, man. It's just weird. It's just, I get it, man. There's a lot of money to be made in a mobile market, you know. But man, oh, not you too, Blizzard. Not you too. It's crazy, man, because I spend all my time playing a mobile game, and I love Diablo. So you'd think like I'd be super stoked about this, you know? Diablo coming to mobile? Oh, dude, hell yeah. I could start up a channel for it if I wanted to and everything like that, but no. No, hell no, I'm not doing any of that. Screw that, man. Yo BG had cauliflower crust pizza today from CPK. It was surprisingly good. Didn't know it wasn't their normal crust. Okay. Sup, Ziski? I butchered that. I was thinking about the pizza too much. Biden's favorite champion is Iron Patriot. You take that back. You can't stop looking at his package. It is quite bulgy. I got hungry. I'm eating before bed. Okay. All right. Can I have an advice? Should I rank 5 5-star Ghost or rank 2 6-star Awakened Domino? Wow, you have a 6-star Awakened Domino, huh? Normally, I say steer, like, my normal advice is to steer clear from 6-star rank ups, but 6-star Awakened Domino, that's actually pretty sweet. That said, oh man, oh, I don't know. It's so hard to justify the extra tier 5 basic, right? Oh man, I don't know. That is a tough one. It's actually tough. I would say if you're good with Ghost, if you're comfortable with Ghost, and I mean if you're not comfortable with Ghost, then get comfortable, because she's awesome. But if you're comfortable with her and you like her play style and you think she's good for your lane and stuff like that, then Ghost is probably still the way to go. That said, though, man, I don't know what I would do in your situation, for real. I would be very tempted to rank up that Domino. All right, here's the other thing about that Domino, though. She's not going anywhere. You know, like you gotta wait like that. Getting her twice is the tough part. You can always rank her up next, or you could rank her up as like your 5th tier 5 basic resource rank up. You know, so that the prestige isn't it's not that big of a hit, or you know, or the extra resource is not as vital or something. I don't know. But that is pretty awesome, man. Good luck with your decision, because I honestly don't know what I would do in that situation. I normally avoid 6-star rank ups like the plague, but I might have to go with that one. Hobbit saying still go Ghost? Yeah. It goes like this. Do 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 do. Is that the? It's hard to read it and do that, but I think that's what you're talking about, right? Sup BG, today got fired from my work, but listening to your voice makes me forget all that. Oh, Ruffles, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Unless it was a crap job, then in that case, good riddance to them. You're better off, but still, man, that sucks. I know what that's like. I did get fired once from a job. I could watch a channel contest of Tristram. It's not a bad name. What's up, BG? What do you think about Domino? I think Domino's cool. I think she's awesome. I think she's good offensively and defensively. The only thing I don't like about Domino is she still feels very clunky to me when I'm playing with her. Like that double hit first medium attack. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. No, that's not it, but you did say doo-doo. Okay. I'm a kid, but I love this game. Oh, that's good, man. You know, I mean, kids, adults, all are welcome, right? Well, actually, according to Kabam, you got to be 13 years or older to play or something like that. So yeah, but other than that, who actually listens to that anyway, man? Who really would listen to that? Oh, I'm not 13, I can't play? Ah, alright, I'll wait. Yeah, right. What'd you get fired for? I worked at a clothing store. It was a real BS reason. I worked at a clothing store, and there was like a shirt. It was like a, you know, it's like a family clothing store, so it's like all ages and stuff like that, right? They had like men's, women's, kids, all that stuff, right? And there was like a kid's shirt that it was like this bright purple shirt, and it was like the Crocs shoe brand or something like that, right? It just had like that on the shirt, and I was like, oh man, this is like, who the hell in the right mind would buy this shirt? And then I was like, well, I'm gonna buy it actually, and I'm gonna wear it. it's gonna be like super tight on my body because it's made for a kid, but I'm wearing it, or I'm buying it, right? So, you know, I was like on the clock and stuff, and you're allowed. Nobody ever said anything if you bought something on the clock. That was fine. But I just like grabbed the shirt, passed it over to the only other guy that was on like on the registers with me, because I used to work in like the I was working in like the return desk type of thing. So I passed it to him, and he you know, we got like a 20% discount or something, and I guess he gave me a bigger discount than that. But the shirt was still $10, so I didn't think anything of it. You know, I wasn't checking the receipt to see what the discount was, but he gave me, I guess, like a 40% discount instead of a 20% discount. And they were like, well, yeah, that's stealing from the company, and we're firing you and all that. I didn't really care. It was a crappy job, you know. It was a retail job. I worked there for like 3 years or something like that. I didn't want to be there for another 3 years anyway, so yeah, moved on to a better job anyway. It's much like as a kid, I mean, I was like 20, I don't know, like 21 or something like that. I can't remember, but at that age, I don't know, I wasn't even 21 yet. I remember I couldn't. Yeah, I was like 20 probably. Or 19, I don't know. But anyway, at that age, getting fired, it doesn't really matter too much, right? Like if I got fired from the job that I was at before I quit to do the YouTube stuffs, then that would have been, well, that would have been bad. That would have been a bad time. BG, anyone mention the Datamine Champion challenge next month? It says epic difficulty, rewards estimate. I'm kind of assuming that they're doing away with the uncollected naming for it and just going with epic as the name for the difficulty. 19/20, yeah, it was around that age. BG was customer service. Imagine that. Yeah, he never wore it, by the way. I can't remember if I wore it or not. I think I don't remember if I did or not. I definitely didn't, like, outside of I didn't wear it like outside of the job, but I thought I put it on that day, but I don't know. Anyway, if only I had a wife who could recount my entire life. Yeah, my wife has a really good memory about all this stuff. But yeah, I didn't really look at the Datamine stuff about next month, but I'm kind of assuming that they're just doing away with the uncollected difficulty and just renaming it as epic. I could be wrong though, I don't know. It stayed in the bag in your closet on the floor. Okay. Hello BG, should I rank up my 5-star Dupe Morningstar or 5-star Iceman to rank 4? Should I rank my 5-star Dupe Morningstar or 5-star Iceman to rank 4? They're both good champions. I think Morningstar, it hurts me to say this, but I think Morningstar is like, man, actually I don't know. I don't know which one's better. I think it's personal preference. I really am not a fan of Morningstar's hobble animation, which would lead me to probably rank up Iceman. But I think in the right hands, Morningstar is more powerful than Iceman. So yeah, I'm sorry, I have a photographic memory. Yeah. It's an event that appears to be separate from EQ, like a Subway Challenge, Champion Challenge. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're putting... Well, I mean, we have Epic with the Occult Labs thing, though, right? Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the rewards are going to be, but that's good. That's good. That's always good to hear, man. We get like a... Oh, dude, I hope. Oh, please, Kabam. Please give me, or give all of us, not me, give all of us a chance to get 20 generic 5-star 6 stones. I need these 6 stones so badly, man. Please, Kabam. One time. Please read. Brian, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I got home from work at 8 p.m. and decided to take a nap. Ended up sleeping for 17 hours. Whoops. Demiok. Good lord, dude. How? How? Hell. Yeah, Brian read my last to tell me not to murder this lady. It's 2 messages right next to each other. Okay. Maybe that'll get his attention. Alright, hang on. Don't murder. Murdering's bad. Murdering is not good. Murdering's very bad. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So last night I finished that website I was building today. I had a meeting with the lady to show her and see if there was changes. She sees it, says, OMG, did you not get my email? Turns out she never sent it to me, but she changed the entire design in her head a week ago. I hate clients so much. She gets to pay me to do her redesign now, though. Damn, dude. That's pretty annoying. I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be very pissed. Damn. BG used to wear black t-shirts with heavy metal bands in the front when we first dated. When he put on V the D shirt on, I had a memory flashback. Yeah, the Venom the Duck shirt. Yeah, that's all I used to wear was band shirts, all black, all the time, just with like some band logo or whatever on the front. Less than 500 5-star shards away from opening a featured. Ooh, Mr. Roboto, you're almost there, dude. Hang in there. Whatever you do not sell any champions. Spent like 50 hours on her site because she didn't email. God, dude. That's so crazy. Like, how do you have an idea to change around the entire site and not email the person making it? What kind of... ABG, I'm having a hard decision who to rank up next to level 4 5-star. Domino, Killmonger, and OG Vision already have Void at level 565. They're all good champions. Kind of just depends on what you need. I mean, OG Vision has that synergy with Void. I don't know if the path you take requires any power control though or not. Domino, of course, very powerful as an attacker or defender. Killmonger, same thing there. So yeah, it really just depends on what you need. Totally depends on what you need. All 3 good good rank ups though. C Odysseus. Is that how you say your name? Send it over $5 with no message. Dude, thank you very much. Is there a message that I missed perhaps? Let me see. There is not. I control F'd it. It's only the super chat message. Well, dude, thank you so much. If you had a question and just somehow it didn't go through or something like that, I'll try my best to look out for your name. But thank you, man. Appreciate it. Well, Brian, after I pulled a real dumbass move. I had a 9-hour shift inside, so I was on my feet all day. And after work, went for an effing jog. Why? Beats me, but I was so effing tired. Dude, that's good. That's good. Cody, that sounds like Odysseus. Okay, so Codicius, is that what it is? That's a pretty good name. I take path 7 on Alliance 4 BG. Okay. I mean, Void crushes path 7 all by his lonesome. I don't know who else you need. I mean, then again, maybe I'd go Domino, because if you run into a skill champion that Void has a hard time with, then that Domino can probably handle it for you, you know? Like if you run into any really, like a Taskmaster that will go immune to Void's debuffs and stuff like that, you want to have another option there. So, yeah, I'd go with, I'd probably go with Domino in that case, or that's who I'd lean towards. I don't have to consider things more, but that's who I'd lean towards at least. Yeah. Yes, sir. Keep doing good work, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nothing is good about it. What little good the jog did was immediately undone by 17 hours of motionlessness. No, man, sleep is good, but that is a lot of sleep, man. I worry about you, Demiok. What goes on? What goes on in your life that you want to sleep 17 hours? I knew this person one time that would sleep for very, very long periods of time like that. And I kid you not, they never drank water at all. It was just soda. It was the only thing that they drank. I guess there's water in soda, if you want to say that. But I was thinking, like, I wonder if that has anything to do with why this person sleeps so much. Just because, like, I don't know, your body's all super dehydrated, you're all tired and stuff. Like, I don't know. I have no actual clue, but yeah. It was like 16 hours, 17 hours on the regular. It wasn't just like a one-time thing. You know, everybody has those like super exhausting times where, man, your body just, no, man, you need that rest. But this was all the time. And it wasn't just like me assuming that he never drank water. He would tell us, like, he just doesn't, period. Ever. If I throw chips in the garbage, will they stay there, or do I have to dump them out? You could throw the chips in the garbage. It's okay. I'm not gonna go garbage picking for the chips. I feel I'm pretty strong today in my healthy habits. Just today, though. Tomorrow is a different story, and I gotta take out the trash anyway, so I'll take that out after my stream. BJ just finished the symbiote difficulty for October. Feeling really good about this. Featured. Have 14,115 5-star shards. Should I just wait till I get a few more and open a featured, or just open a basic? I mean, if you're feeling good about the feature, you know, it's not a bad move to go for it. I personally, I like sticking to basics. So yeah, like, it's like oh man, what's the right way to say this? My advice doesn't always match what I do, I guess. I don't know. I like going for basics just because I want to just get as many 5-star champions as possible. The way that I play the game, grinding for new champions from the arena and stuff like that, the more new champions, the better. But for you, it might be a different story where you just want to get, you know, a champion out of the featured crystal, and if you really want them, then that's like the highest chance of getting them. So, you know, go for it. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. Took your basic only advice today and got Old Man Logan. I mean, he's new, but screw you. Hey, man. New champion is new champion. Nothing wrong with that. ABG, I'm probably heading out soon. Only got 3.5 hours of sleep because I had a lab report due yesterday. Took a 5-hour nap after turning it in, and I'm exhausted still. Calling it a night. Alright, dude. Have a good one. Have a good one. I'm not allowed to have caffeine, and I drink around 3.5 to 4 liters of water a day. Not juice or tea, straight up bottled water. Okay. Alright, I guess that's definitely not it then. Brian, Twitter to see 2 things did today? Sure. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. What's the target for 5-star featured for 1 to 10% and 11 to 30%? Anyone? 5-star feature 1 to 10% is a little bit over 12 mil these days. It's like 12.3, but it fluctuates a little bit. So, you know, it's up to you about how much higher you want to go in order to be safe. And the 11 to 30% is a little bit over 6 million. It's like, you know, I think it ranges between like 6 and 6.5 type of thing. All right, what do we got here? Finish now. Oh, you're doing a 4x4 one? I can't even do the 3x3. I know they make like a 2x2 one too. I should start there. I think that's all I could actually do. What is this? Also got bored and finished coloring this postcard color thingy. Coloring. Ooh, I like the ship. I didn't notice the ship at first. I like it. I like it. I was thinking about this the other day, actually, how I was kind of learning how to draw, and I enjoyed it. It was like hard to motivate myself to draw, but once I started, I was actually like really enjoying it. Like each day I'd be like, I don't want to do that, and then I would be like, no, but I gotta learn, because I was going through a how to draw type of book, you know. So I gotta practice. I gotta go through each one of these little lessons and stuff like that. And once I once I just forced myself to get started, I actually really enjoyed it, and I was thinking like, I should do that again a little bit. Wasn't too bad. Alright, come on, Mordo. Don't be like this, you butt. Hey BG, going by the amount of beer I've consumed tonight, I think I'm technically a vegan now. Good night, everybody. Alright, Lasarnian. Have a good one, dude. Sounds like you're living it up, man. Clean shower and clothes and a whole bunch of beer? Dude. BG, how come there's no video on YouTube of Sabretooth Bleed's synergy with Omega Red? I'm really curious to see. That was Fury's maxed out. I don't know. Is there really no video at all on YouTube? I don't know. I'd love to tell you that I'd make the video for you, but unfortunately I'm not gonna do that, man. If I had more time, I definitely would, because it does sound pretty interesting, but yeah. Brian, I have an anime OP stuck in my head, and I don't know what show it's from. Wait, hold on. Anime OP? Is that like something for the theme song or something? What is that, Panaman Pete? Break it down for someone who, although very knowledgeable about all of the things, maybe doesn't know what that means. BG, apparently a 3 to 5 star feature GMC crystal of Domino, Electra, and Corvus is coming out next week. Thoughts? Well, my thoughts are the feature GMCs are kind of doo-doo. But all three of those champions are pretty good. I'm still a fan of not going for those crystals for like any reason at all, but I suppose if you were gonna go for a featured GMC crystal, that's not a terrible one to go for. But yeah, there's still like the odds of getting what you want out of it they're still so low that I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, opening song. Oh, okay, all right. Like, you know, we have talked a little bit in the past where, you know, I have thought about just grinding a ton of units and then occasionally going in on like a featured Grandmaster Crystal type of deal, or when there's like a really good champion that I want, and then just going nuts and just cross my fingers and hoping for the best. But yeah, it's still, the odds are still so low, you know. Yeah, this is so low. BG, is Cap Beardo worth going for in the arena? Absolutely. Captain Beardo, he's a fantastic champion. I'm burping uncontrollably right now. But no, he's really good. I'm going for him right now myself. Only sold 4-star that I hadn't leveled up and have as a 5-star version. Oh no. You did sell the champion. No, Mr. Abadu. BG, read last, keep in mind, I don't do arena. Okay, still, man. Even if you don't do arena, when you pull that champion from a crystal in the future, you're not gonna get the 5-star shards. Did you? Wait, you didn't already open it though yet, right? Or did you say who you got already? Because I don't think I saw that if you did. I mean, I could just start listing random animes, but I don't think that'll get us anywhere. Oh man, yeah, I guess if you need to, if you got anime questions, at least Demioc's here. Is Path 5 tough? Opinions. Path 5 in Alliance War? Yeah, Path 5 is pretty tough for sure. It's one of the toughest, I would say. I don't know if there is a single toughest. It might be like Path 6 in its entirety, and that's kind of why people split it up between 6 and 7. This way, you know, you only got to deal with like a half tough lane and for each person, but Path 6 in its entirety is pretty tough. Path 5 is also pretty tough, though. It's mostly the mini boss. It's mostly the mini boss, but there's also some other tough nodes throughout it that can be tricky from time to time as well. Opening it now. All right, good luck. So it'd be wise to sell 4-star Punisher and Ensemble Colossus since you don't get shards with a dupe. Do you get shards from selling them? I don't remember if you do or not. I don't know. I mean, Unstoppable Colossus, you like never pull that guy out of a crystal. So I would say for him, definitely not. 4-star Punisher. I don't know. I don't know. I personally rather just keep Punisher, and I mean you do get ISO when you dupe him at least, especially if you are short on gold. That ISO sells for 60,000 gold every time you dupe him, even if you didn't want to just use it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it or not. It's a toughie. Power Shield is a joke. Power Shield's not too bad. Power Shield's not too bad, but it's like the first part. Like here, what makes Path 6 difficult is you have to like you only get 3 champions, right? And there's so many different types of champions that you see on Path 6. Oh yeah, exactly what Drop Faith is saying. Path 6 wouldn't be bad if I didn't need a poison option. Yeah, so that's something there. Like you need. You want like a high burst champion to take down like node 12. You want like a high health champion to help with dealing with Bane or just like some True Strike or whatever for the next node. Some type of heal reversal is helpful, or just another high DPS for 24. Then you have the mini boss, which I think it's all or nothing, right? Like OG Vision's really good for that path because he's got the poison immunity. You can deal with like people put Domino as the mini boss for that a lot. Ghost, what Peter's saying, I think Ghost is far and away the best option for Path 6, especially the first half. Yeah. So it's just yeah, it's just tough to squeeze it all in there. Like if you have every single champion in the game, it's it's of course less of a problem, but even then it's still kind of a problem. So now tomorrow one will be in head again, then Demi, or more than one. Wait, did you guys figure it out? Maybe not. Oh, you got Karnak, Mr. Roboto. Damn, dude. Bummer, man. Bummer. I'm pretty excited to open up my crystals. I still don't know what I want to do. I might open them up this Tuesday. I might just do it, man. I might just do it. Ghost is getting added to the crystal on Tuesday. I have to look at the champion to see if it could be an option for my next rank 5, because it seems like he's coming next based on like the teasers and stuff that we're getting, and I think it was Data Mine to be next as well. So I have to. I'm kind of done grinding for featured champions this year, but I have a Cosmic Awakening gem, and if I only had to do 1 grind instead of 2 grinds, and if it's a rank 5 worthy champion, and if they're a defender that would go along with my already Cosmic Defender in Medusa, that could trick people, or trip people up thinking that they, don't know if it's going to be Medusa or the champion or whatever, then I got to at least look at it. And if I popped open all those crystals on Tuesday, it could potentially help me to have a little bit of an easier grind if I pull some new ones. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. BG, I'm trying to finish Act 5.3 100%. I have 5.3.1, 2, and 6 done. Any tips for spiked armor? And that 5.3.4 Hyperion boss. Hyperion boss, you really just want some type of power control. There's a lot of different ways to power control there's not really many good cosmic options, so I used like Hawkeye or something, or my 4-star Void. I think I had 4-star Void at that time. I don't even remember, to be honest. Maybe I didn't. Maybe no, I don't think he was. No, he wasn't out in the game yet when I cleared that. Yeah, I think I used someone like Hawkeye. But there's, Morningstar could help with the power control side of things, magic, yeah, all that stuff. As far as spiked armor is brutal to deal with, man. That's one of the toughest paths in there. Oh, what's his face is the best option. Crossbones is the best option. It's not who I use, though. I just, honestly, I think I just took that path. Like I saved up a bunch of resources and then I took that path with like my Gwen pool or something like that. I don't know if I used Archangel in there. I don't think I did, because I think it's like cornered and spiked armor or something. I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I did it, so sorry, I don't have better advice for you. But that path in particular, if you don't have crossbones, or even if you have crossbones, you might want to just stockpile some healing resources before you go in there. If you can, farm a little bit from Realm of Legends, or just save up some free crystals and that type of thing. Save it for last, basically. Dude, I'm halfway done. Did the tough part now. The easier one left. Also, I'm taking Path 9 now in War. Tips? I've only taken Path 9 in like twice in Alliance War, so I don't really have tips to give you. The final node in Path 9 is a pretty brutal one. Is the only thing I could really say is just, kind of be prepared for that. Maybe watch some videos from people who take Path 9 just to get a feel for who you're gonna see. That's about it, really. Do you think the December memory lane thingy they normally do will have a featured 5-star option as a 5-star 2018 champ thing? Ooh, I don't know. Possibly. That'd be interesting. I could see them maybe doing something like that. Brian, because of Comic-Con, I missed out on 3-star Emma Frost. 74 days until she's added. I'm saving all calendar GMCs, PHCs, and 3-star crystals until then. Trying to get to 1 million PHC shards by then at 200k right now. Oh, dude, you could do it. You could totally do it. But I'd be doing the exact same thing as you, man. If I was in your shoes and I missed out on a champ, yeah, I'd be doing the same thing. Hawkeye worked decent. A lot of his damage is bleeds, so I can see the AA plan. Let the debuffs do most of the work. Yeah, possibly. What do you think the cutoff is for the 5-star intermediate bracket? I think the 5-star, I don't think there is a bracket for the 5-star, right? I think the 5-star, everybody's just lumped in together. I don't know any cutoffs for intermediate or beginner bracket, though, so unfortunately I couldn't tell you either way. Should I rank 2 6-star Domino or rank 5 5-star Spidey, Stark Spidey? I'm usually more in favor of going with rank 5 and a 5-star, just 'cause it costs a lot less in terms of resources. But if you really liked Domino and you did not like Spidey, she'd be fine as well. But yeah, if I'm giving advice, cost 1 less tier 5 basic to go for the 5-star. I'm trying to think which arena I should do right now. You know what, let me check my 5-star shards and see. I guess I get 5-star shards from either one. Okay, I'm at 45,000. Trying to think if I can get 5 chances by Tuesday. I'll get a bunch from those 4-star crystals. Let's say I can get 7, and let's say... Damn, I should have went for 2,000 5-star shards here or something. Wait, did I already... No, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we got 4 of these too. Okay. Okay, I'll probably be able to get to 5 chances. I still don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm there's no brag for 5-star arena. Okay. I still don't know if I'm going to pop them all open, but it's definitely tempting. I'll have to see what the new champion looks like first. Hey Dingus, open the lab crystals and you're there easy. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot in the lab crystals. Holy crap, you're right. I probably have a 6th one or something after I pop all those things. Actually, well, I don't even know how many 5 stars they get in there, but yeah. Alright, anywho, let's do this arena. Yeah. Oh, my 6 stars are ready too? Hell yeah. Let's get these guys going. Yeah, the old lab crystals that I totally forgot about. BG, what masteries you need for arena? You don't really need any masteries for the arena, just parry, dexterity, the usuals. Stupefy, because everybody you come across is running maxed out limber, so in order for your parries to actually mean anything, you need Stupefy. But other than that, you know, just whatever masteries you're using for other areas of the game. Suicide masteries are the best, but they're also not so good for Alliance War, which is the most important game mode right now. Please don't use it, please don't use it, please don't use it. Thank you. Did you go for 100k shards? It'd be fun, man. It'd be really fun to go for 100k, but if I'm going for a champion, then I gotta go all in, you know. Drunk college kids are loud. They are loud, aren't they? Are you one of those kids? Literally is in that second header and link posted for 5-star feature. Oh, okay. Yeah, saw the 5-star in the email. Didn't look at the actual rewards. It's a nice 6-star Sabretooth there. He has a nice synergy with Omega, you know. Oh, I know. I'm aware. I know. I'd love to test it. It's just need time. Need time. There's so much I need to do in this game, and website and all that other stuff, you know. Brian, you know I love you, man, but this show left off on a cliffhanger. Needs to watch. Needs to see more cute anime girls. Needs. Okay, Demyak. Go ahead and satisfy your needs. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes? Okay. Sabretooth sort of hits like a noodle. He does hit like a noodle. If you build him up, then he hits pretty hard, but building him up is the annoying part, of course. Who wants to build this guy up? Nobody is the answer. I have 5 4-stars at rank 1 and a 4-star Corvus at rank 4. Should I rank him to rank 5 or rank the other 5 up? Hold on. I got 5 4-stars at rank 1 and a 4-star Corvus at rank 4. Well, no. I mean, like, if you could take your Corvus to rank 5, whereas your other ones are just at rank 1, like, yeah, try to get him to rank 5 first. He's gonna be super powerful. You could use him for pretty much everything in the game until you can rank up those other ones. So, yeah, that's where you're at. Satisfy my needs? Brian, you know what this month is, right? Not like I'm abiding by it anyway. No shave November? Is that what this is? If it's something else, I don't want to know what this month is. I don't want to know. BG, I'm saving up that $100 so you can sing the Pokey rap. Get ready? What? I got news for you, man. I don't know if I could do the Pokey rap. So before you send over $100, you might want to keep that in mind, dude. You just having trouble getting tier 4 Cosmic? Oh, yeah. Well, those are pretty tough to come by. So, yeah, if you don't have tier 4 Cosmic, then, yeah, rank up other champions. It might take you a while to get those. BG, with your roster and points, you know you can get a little 5-star duped, really help in arena. Wait, what? Cody, what is these words? BG, with your roster and points, you know you can and the points you know you can get. Sorry, it's my fault. I can't read. Will 5 duped really help in arena? Actually, well, the last part is a little bit confusing. Hold on. You mean like if I dupe five new, or if I dupe 5-star champions or something like that? Like those points would mean nothing. But if I pull new 5 stars, yeah, it would still help for sure. Every new 5-star champion I can get my hands on is roughly 300,000. Well, it's like 250,000 points. But then if I start ranking them up, it'll go up to like about 300,000 points if I do a feature grind. So, yeah, that's a big help. It's a big help for sure. BG, I'm at 3.8 mil for Beardo. Should I continue to 4.2 or would 4 mil be safe? If you're already at 3.8, dude, I would definitely go to at least 4.2. You're almost there. We still have an entire day left. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. You could just take things nice and slow at this point. Just throw in your highest level champions. You'd be good. I have a Sig 140 Guillotine, Sig 99 Beardo, and every milestone. So next arena time yet? Damn, dude. Drop faith. You're a beast. What is the top champ of each class that needs Sigs, even the ones that aren't 5 or 6-star, like Scarlet Witch? I don't know if there's like any one top champion for each class, but oh man, that's a tough question to answer. Scarlet Witch is definitely up there, pretty high for Mystic. Yeah, I think Magic's kind of up there too. You want her Limbo to be reliable, even when you're not getting hit. It's just extra damage that you're dealing with it, and her damage output is not known for being the most amazing. So those two come to mind for Mystic. For skill, I would say, oh, the guy I was just fighting actually, OG Daredevil. You know, you want to get that reliability of the evade. Who else is there for skill? Korg, I guess, because without having high Sig level, his reflected damage doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't think Blade really needs high Sig level. Mystic, Voodoo. No, Voodoo doesn't need high Sig level. He starts out like really powerful at low Sig level. He's like a Hyperion type of champion where you don't need to give him too much. Cap, Infinity, and Void. Yeah, for Science, both of those benefit quite a bit from the high Sigs. I'm saying you will dupe all 5 and new champs. Yeah. What other classes are we missing here? I guess we're missing Mutant. Omega Red needs that high Sig level for his damage to be reasonable. Saberman, if you put him on defense. Domino, if you're putting him on defense. You got 24 mil dubes. That's pretty awesome, man. What about for Cosmic? Do any Cosmic champions need high Sig level? I'm thinking about Corvus and Medusa and Hyperion. They don't really need high Sig levels. Like Medusa, kind of, to make her auto block more reliable, but not really. Like she's fine just Awaken to get those Furies, right? Like her Furies don't scale. Emma, yeah, Emma definitely would benefit from high Sig level too, just like for defensive purposes. But otherwise, don't matter too much. And by defensive purposes, I mean like defensive utility, not putting her on defense. I mean, it probably helps putting her on defense too, but I also mean like using the champion offensively, just having that defensive utility to fall back on in case you make a mistake. Wolvie needs high Sig. Does he? I don't know if he does. I don't know how much he actually needs high Sig. Maybe he does and I just don't remember, but I don't think it's scaled all that well. Proxima Midnight needs high sig? I don't know. Maybe she does. Third 5-star hype sig level doesn't scale well. Yeah, I mean, you have... Oh, crap. Alright. You have most of his power. You have most of Hyperion's power at, like, sig level 5. You barely notice a difference at all. It goes from, like, 70% to, like, 74% or something. 180 sigs later. It does nothing. What class am I forgetting? I think we did 5 classes, right? We didn't do tech. We didn't do tech. I mean, Star-Lord doesn't really need high sig level. Neither does Stark Spidey. Neither does Sentinel. Who needs high? OG Vision, yeah, okay, there we go. OG Vision needs high sig level, I would say. I don't know if there's any others. I can't think of any others. Wolvie doesn't scale great. 20, plenty. 40, plenty. It's hearsay for most. They haven't actually looked at numbers. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. I didn't remember him needing much. I think that's it for tech, though, right? I think in a lot of ways, sig stones and sig levels, for a lot of champions, it's mostly a prestige thing. But for a lot of the newer champions, it seems to be mattering more than it used to in the past, at least. It used to, like, high sig level, it used to just be like a bonus for most champions, I would say. Whereas now, like, yeah, you got champions like Void that is fine with sig level 1, to be fair, but it's still a pretty big difference once you get him at high sig level. Or Captain Beardo, where his ability is not really reliable until you get him high level. Oh god, I'm gonna eat an yeah, screw it, I'm hitting you with heavy. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care. Hit me with the L3, whatever. Any reason to save up premium crystal shards? Not really. Don't forget classic Spider-Man. Ooh, yeah, classic Spider-Man. Defensive purposes. Infinity Man. Maybe Infinity Man. Yeah, I could see Infinity Man. I don't know exactly how it scales, but I mean, the more power. Oh, let me actually pay attention how I fight this guy. The more power that, or the faster the power rate gain is at his low level or low life, I should say, the harder it is to actually get in any kind of attacks. Like on certain nodes, man, that one mini boss node, it's very difficult to get in any type of attacks. Stupid Sentinel. Killmonger's reverb? Yeah, I would say Killmonger's pretty important, actually. Yeah. Black Widow? Yeah, Black Widow's dead to me. Angela? No, not Angela. I just placed a lot of 6 stones in Division, went from 33% power gain to almost 50%. I think I like the lower sig because he gets to Special 3 too quickly and Special 2 better. You think he is better at low sig? No, I'd rather have him as high sig as possible, to be honest. I know what you're talking about. Korg's Thorns? Yeah, I mentioned Korg. I know what you're talking about, where occasionally the power gain might be more than what you want, but I think it's easier to keep cycling special ones with as high sig level as possible, or when you like it's all just about how you control it. Because yeah, sometimes you want to be throwing special ones, sometimes you want to be throwing special 2s, and I think as long as you're focused in on the fight, you have a lot of control over keeping yourself from getting to a special 3. It's going to happen from time to time, but I think you have a lot of control over it. When's the best time to use Arena Boost? Whenever you're going for new champions, pretty much. Or during item use. They give 100 points every single boost. All the Arena Boosts included. They give 100 points towards item use. So a lot of times, I'll just use it during item use to give us some good item use points for my alliance, so we get some bonus rewards. And I'll just have an easier time grinding for like a 3-star champion while I'm doing it. Mine's Sig 120 rank 5 and sure as hell not regretting it. Yeah, I mean, Star-Lord, he benefits. Like, all these champions benefit, but I just don't know how important it is for him. The high Sig level. Never just pile them to the thousands. Is that what you're at right now, Drop Faith? You made me laugh out loud. I don't know that people, I didn't know that people actually do that. Wait, what? You can't enter permanent story content with a symbiote? Or wait, that can't be it. I must have missed it. What are the minimum requirements for Realm of Legends? Yeah, it's really a requirement of your skill level, because people have done the first fight with a 1-star, or one person has done it with a 1-star at least. I've done it with a 2-star, and there's been a few people that did it with 2 stars, I think. Not the entire thing, but just the first fight. But yeah, there is no minimum requirements. It's you gotta learn how to play the game. That's actually a really great way to learn how to play the games, because most people, when they get in there, it's a struggle, you know. It's tough. It's tough content for a lot of people. It was seen as like impossible when you first start playing this game. You look at Realm of Legends, you're like, no, this is a joke. This is not. There's no way to beat this. But then you start to get better at the game, and you start to get better champions, and then eventually you go in there, and that place will also hone your skills a little bit more. And by the time you get through it, you're a little bit of a better player for it. From Sig 80 to 100, he gains 20 extra attack, and that's for each combo. That's insane increase. I mean, that does sound like a lot, I suppose. What's he at for? Like, what is Sig 100 or Sig 80? Like, what's the attack that he gets for each hit to begin with? I mean, like, here's the thing about Star-Lord, though. It probably matters more in an area like Alliance War, I would say. But if you're taking him to, like, Labyrinth of Legends, I mean, you only have to do, like, an additional 10 or 15 hits or something like that to make up that damage, right? Like, what would be the hit count difference for a fight in Labyrinth of Legends for a Sig 20 versus a Sig 200? I'm sure there's a difference, you know, but I just want to know, like, how many extra hits. In the lower hits, in lower hit fights, when you only need like 50 or 70 hits or something like that to take out a fight, probably matters more. Or when you're racing the clock, you know, or just in Alliance War when you just need to end the fight before too many mistakes happen and stuff. Do you think that with Disney announcing a Scarlet Witch TV show, is that a Scarlet? Am I reading that correctly? A Scarlet Witch TV show? MCUC will finally put out that other Scarlet Witch that we found art in game for. Ooh, interesting. Maybe. I didn't realize that they were putting out a Scarlet Witch TV show. I mean, I wonder. Like, people would go nuts for a Scarlet Witch. Kabam knows it. Kabam knows that people want Scarlet Witch. That They must be waiting for something. Maybe they were waiting for this, or maybe they were waiting for another reason. Maybe they're afraid that if they, you know, either Scarlet Witch is going to be too powerful like she once was, or if they released a new Scarlet Witch, then maybe she won't live up to the hype of the old Scarlet Witch. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but people definitely want to see Scarlet Witch in this game. In some form higher than a 4-star, right? Kabam, kabam. What is your master plan? Brian Aces was laughing at my comment of, heh, Korg needs stones. Oh, jeez. I almost wish I just never saw that, because now I want to boo. Oh, God. PG last 24-star crystals have been full of crappy champions. I feel like quitting. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. You'll pull some good champions here eventually, though. That or there is always the arena. There's some pretty good champions in the arena if you don't mind playing a little bit, getting some of these basic ones. But yeah, I understand, man. It definitely doesn't feel good when you're on a bad streak of crappy openings. I think we've all been there. BG relapse for Star-Lord stats? Okay. Check my profile. Ace the Pug. He's on my profile. In 20 hits, I double my attack. Alright, hang on. But here, like, here's the thing, though. Like, I get that his signature ability is powerful and stuff. But how much does it actually make the champion to be higher sig level over another one is the question, you know. That is the question. But let me go see. Didn't they say everything would change after the Act 6 attacks? I don't see before that change, kind of. I don't know. Wish they'd make Diablo 1 on mobile. Dude, Diablo. Why? Why, Blizzard? I feel like I've ranted enough about it today. I don't want to be too negative on it, man. I felt kind of bad. All right, I felt kind of bad for a moment about it. Like, here's the thing. I'm very disappointed with the whole Diablo thing. But they're getting such a crazy amount of hate. I just hope, like, the main guy doesn't get like too much hate, man. Like, yeah, I'm very disappointed, but I sometimes worry, like what if they do something drastic, man? Like, who knows, man? Who knows? What if the guy just that's the straw that broke the camel's back on his life. Alright, Ace the Pug. So yeah, 122. Look at that block proficiency though, man. Look at that block proficiency. Alright, they're the ones who were stupid enough to do this. How could they not see this coming? That's very true about ships. They had to have seen it coming, dude. They had to have. You don't want to show the flurry of emotions at Blizzard. I actually just had to blow my nose. It was just convenient that I read that terrible pun. Well, as I had to go. But yeah, anyway. Cackling. Like, yeah, it's very powerful, but like I said, I don't know. I feel like with Star-Lord, he doesn't necessarily need it. His crits will get crazy the higher it goes, since the crit damage is based on percentage, so they get a huge bonus and has 24% chance to crit. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I could see an argument for either way. Like I said, there's not a big difference in the number of hits that it would take for a Labyrinth of Legends fight. In a fight like an Alliance Wars, then it would matter a lot more. So all the jokes before the announcement were about a mobile game. Then they actually did it. Yeah. Yep. Man. The thing is, too, like, it doesn't stop them from making Diablo 4, I suppose. I mean, no, it kind of does, though, right? Because it takes a lot of... It's not like they could just... Oh, we'll just do both. You know, it's not that easy. So it's like, yeah, we only get one. Like, this is going to delay an actual real Diablo game that people have been wanting for a long time now. It's going to delay it by a ton. We're not going to get a Diablo 4 for like 10 years. I can send you vids of Alliance War fights. No, I've seen Star-Lord in Alliance War. I know how he works. I know what he's capable of and stuff. Star-Lord's not new by any means. We're not here talking about the effectiveness of Star-Lord or not. I was trying to get to the point of, is he more deserving of 6 stones over like another champion that may need them more, you know? Just imagine that Scarlet Witch hate multiplied many times. Yeah. Think there will ever be a WoW 2? Probably not. Not for Warcraft, at least. I mean, I never say never, I guess, but not anytime in like the next 20 years, you know. It would have to be so far into the future for a WoW 2. Like way longer than that, even like the next 50 years. Like honestly, they could just re-release Classic and like the expansions, and just that's like WoW 2 essentially. That's the sequel to WoW. They just slowly re-release all the expansions and people would eat it up. BG, what sucked about Diablo 3? It dumbed down Diablo 2 by quite a bit. The combat wasn't too bad. Like the combat was fine, I would say. It was more of like there really wasn't any reason to explore things, which gave the game a totally different vibe. And by explore, I mean like the different areas of the game. It was so very linear. The different areas of the game, like your stats and everything like that. There was just a lot less to it. There's like all these little hidden mechanics and stuff like that in Diablo 2 that I swear you could study this game for the rest of your life and you won't know like everything. It's insane. And all those little things, like they're not that important, so you could play the game without knowing them. But for the people who really like to go in depth, like it was that extra level of just depth that the game had, right? Diablo 3 didn't really have it. There was a lot of other reasons why Diablo 3 didn't work out so good. That auction house thing was not a good idea. Actually, I thought the auction house wasn't a bad idea until I got the game, and then I was like, oh, this is a terrible idea. It was like I was like, yeah, what's the big deal? People are constantly using other third-party ways to trade anyway. Now it's in-game, and I'm gonna make money off of it? Awesome. But then I was like, oh wait, this kind of kills the game. Damn. There was no PvP. I think that the lack of PvP really hurt. Not that the PvP was stellar in Diablo, but man, it was for its time. For its time, it was good. And you know, all this time later, they could have made a good system, I feel, but they didn't. I'm with you. Even if it's a nice cherry, Star-Lord Sig level has always been cherry on the top after the first dupe or two. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel. What's the difference between World of Warcraft and just Warcraft? Warcraft is an RTS game, real-time strategy, similar to like Command and Conquer or Age of Empires, if you've ever heard of or played those. I don't know what like a... I mean, most RTS kind of... There's not that many of them anymore. I mean, I guess StarCraft 2, or the original StarCraft, but other than that, there's really not too many RTS games out there anymore, I don't think, right? But, and then World of Warcraft is an RPG, where instead of controlling a small army of units, you're controlling just one and teaming up with people. Alright, Brian, the cliffhanger resolved via a 20-second fight, and that's it. Turns out the bad guy was actually just a friend we hadn't met effing with him. Got 4 cute anime girls out of the episode, though. Wow. So, still good then? Still good? Managed to hit 180k crits with L2 and Labyrinth while in assassin range. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. We're possibly getting a 3-star Occult Labs stream tomorrow. Yes, yeah, there'll be one of those tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't know what time, but there will be one of those tomorrow, yeah. Played D2 hardcore, really, but today I wonder how all those Bale, Mephisto, COE runs made the game fun. It's... I don't know, man. Like... Some of it for Diablo, some of it is just, for its time, was amazing. And I think for people who did play it, can still go back and have a lot of fun. And it's not just nostalgia, like it's, like you could actually have a lot of fun going through the game. Just the way you got items and stuff like that was very different too. But like they could have just kept going in that same direction that made the game so popular, but they instead took it in a completely different direction. Is what happened, and they killed Kane. Come on, what the hell? BG, what do you think about Mephisto with Stark's biting Ghost Rider for war? Saying the screenshot a few days ago, damage output is pretty good. It's okay. It was okay. I mean, the damage output is still much lower than a lot of other champions, but I'm sure he's still viable. I'm sure he can still... He's got built-in safeties, Mephisto, at least, so... yeah. BJ told Dreamin' if we face you in war, I'm gonna switch battle groups and paths so I can fight his champs and record a How to Corvus vid on his defenders. That'd be pretty good, actually. That'd be funny. BG, all those masteries you named for the arena need to be at max? No, Stupefy needs to be maxed. Parry and Dexterity, they don't need to be maxed. They're... You know, if you have spare points, then they're good to have more than 1 point in, but they don't need it. BG, can we still get second dungeon crystal? So the resources are not going away. The artifact dust or whatever it's called, it's not going away. I think we only have one more dungeon after this or something like that, like starting in either tomorrow or a couple days or something. So I don't know how many artifacts you have at this point, but they're not going away. If you can't get a crystal this round, you can get them whenever they come back. Part of D2 was exclusivity, trying to find nearly impossible items added to replay factor. Yeah, for sure. It definitely did. And there was, oh man, dude, there was just so many different ways to play that game. You could play that game, you could, like, there's people that speedrun the game to this day, and it's super challenging because, of course, just like any RPG, you know, it gets easy. Like the more you play it, the easier it gets. Not just because you have a better understanding, but because your character is getting stronger. So it could be really fun to try to race through the game as fast as possible, even though you're very weak. And there's just all these little techniques that you can do to make your character more powerful that are like they come from multiple different sources, you know. There's different specific areas of the game that you can farm. There's vendors that you know, like this is where it comes down to like these little details that I'm talking about that no one will ever just know everything off the top of their head. But there's like these vendors that at specific levels they will start to sell you different items, and there's ways to like reset their items so you can, you know, keep checking and refreshing their inventory. And it's like it's not abusing the game in any way. Like it's all like meant to be like this, but it's just, I don't know. There's so much you could do. There's low-level PvP, which is actually really fun. Just getting your character to like level 19 or something like that. Like it changes for all the different characters. I had so many different low-level PvP characters. I had like a level 45 throw barbarian, which is amazing. It's so much fun. All right. Anyway. Where's... hey BG, do you think the MCOC 2 comment was misspeaking, or are they gonna change the meta that dramatically where it feels like another game? Wait, what MCOC 2 comment? LOL throw barb? Dude, he's a beast. You're running around, dude. You're so fat. Every character felt so different too, somehow, man. Back then, and yeah, in Diablo 3 they felt different too. Like they had different abilities and everything, but I don't know, man. I guess it's not really the best example because in Diablo 3 they definitely did have a different feeling. I guess it was more of like, just the environments didn't feel that different because you were just in this, you were just on this straight path. You know what you're doing. And then the end game, once they added what were they called? Dimensional rifts? Or is that this game? Oh man, I don't remember what they're called. It was something rifts. Whatever it is in that game, where basically you're just it's all the same. It's just all the same. Their health and attack go up, and that's it. But it's the exact same gameplay, over and over. You gain a marginal amount of stats. None of it matters. Nephilim rifts. There we go. Like I haven't played Path of Exile, but Path of Exile is a great example of a game where they took what Diablo started and just like built upon it in that same direction, you know, and they added things that like people who were already psyched about that type of game, they took those things and just kept going, like just kept going with it basically, instead of taking it the other direction of like, we need to dumb things down, we need to, I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's all I know, man. It's freaking frustrating. And I feel like in my mind, I was like, Blizzard knows. Blizzard knows they messed up with Diablo 3. They totally know they messed up. Like it sold really well, but it sold well off of the legacy of what Diablo was, not because it was such an amazing game. It sold really well, but they stopped making expansions for it. Like I think they had other things planned for that game, but they realized like, oh, there's not that many people who really like this game. It doesn't have that big of an audience on Twitch outside of like a few specific times and all that. So I feel like they knew that they just had to stop developing for it, and then just make a Diablo 4 in a different way. Diablo 2 was Ashes, Iron Fist. Diablo 3 was Legacies. I'm following. Yeah, basically. PoE is a fun game. It's different, but a lot of the same good things. Yeah. What up, BG? Just took Domino to rank 5 finally, dude. Congrats. Congrats on the rank 5 Dommy. I was gonna say something else about it, and it totally just like slipped my mind. Oh, so the original Diablo 3, like all right, here's let me back up even. Diablo 1 and 2 was made by a different company than who was making Diablo 3 and this Diablo Mobile. There was a separate division of Blizzard called Blizzard North, and it was completely separate. They weren't in the same studio. They were close, and you know, they shared feedback with one another on all of their games and stuff, but it was a completely separate team of people who, after Diablo 2, left. They had started working on Diablo 3 though, and Diablo 3 was going to be more of like an MMO ARPG, which it sounded pretty awesome, man. It's who knows how it would actually work out, but it sounded like it would be pretty awesome. And we're gonna get to see how something like that would play out now, because most of the original Diablo 2 team is going to make an ARPG MMO, and it's coming out next year. The only bad part is it's not set in the same universe as Diablo, but I might actually check that game out. I don't know. But everything that is like said about it, it just sounds awesome compared to what Blizzard has done with this. There's plenty of times when D2 has a bigger Twitch audience than D3. I don't doubt it. I train my brain to not even look at Diablo 3 on the list of games anymore. I never even pay attention. Final Fantasy, similar after Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 8 wasn't bad, but when they went to pure online in 12, maybe 13, it completely killed the market. People that didn't have good internet connections. I think that was 11. Final Fantasy 11 was online. I never played it. I kind of regret not playing Final Fantasy 11, but I don't know if I would have liked it. Like I've seen. I mean, when Final Fantasy 11 came out, like, let me see what year that was. It wasn't easy to see videos back then. I'm pretty sure that was like before YouTube, or just, you know, it was hard to record video. Even you had to have like a hell of a computer to even play these games, let alone play and record. Okay, Final Fantasy 11 was 2002, so that was before YouTube. It got really good reviews too, man. Like, damn. Like, just looking at this right here. 9 out of 10 on Steam, which that game was definitely not on Steam at the time, right? And then 96% like this game. Pretty crazy. I can't remember if it was subscription based or not. I was thinking it was, but I don't know, and I'm too lazy to look into it right now. But I refused to pay any type of subscription for any game, no matter what, at a certain point in my life. And then I did it for the first time with World of Warcraft, and then I was like, oh wow, this is actually the most amazing thing, because they're able to work so much harder on the game and have these way more consistent updates, because they're constantly making money off of all of our subscriptions. And it's a way better value to pay like $15 a month, or really it was less if you did like like bulk subscription type things, or even if you just bought like game cards on sale and stuff like that. So it was less if you were smart about it. But even at 15 bucks a month, it's so much cheaper than buying like multiple games and going through them and stuff like that. So yeah, there was a bunch of other games that I probably would have really liked had I thought it was okay to have like a monthly subscription for things. Of course, nowadays, man, everything has a monthly subscription. Or just as an adult, every single one of my bills is a monthly subscription. But yeah, I never actually played that game. Did you play Marvel Heroes, made by the creator of D2, following the ideas he was going to implement in D3? I didn't. I heard it had a really rough start. It seemed like it just wasn't ready when they released it. I remember he did an interview with one of the guys who had like a good following on Twitch for Diablo 3. I think his name was Moldrin. I think that's the interview. And but anyway, or maybe it was with somebody else. I don't know. But I remember them hearing them talk, and the guy, like the creator of Diablo, David Brevik, he was like, you know, he was saying like he was writing down some of the ideas that that the person interviewing him had, and they were just like really basic things, and I'm just thinking like, there's no way that you didn't think about this before. You've been creating games for a super long time. You've made great games. You made like nothing but great games. Well, there was, I guess the other company that he had also kind of flopped the games that they made. I think it was all like financial reasons though, man. Financial reasons, and then just like not like the games just needing a little bit more time. Because from what I hear, wow, what's the other game company that game that they're working on? I think it was more of like an MMO. I think it was more of like a. Oh, it's gonna kill me that I can't remember the name of this. But from what I hear, like there's people who made like private servers of the game afterwards and stuff like that. Like it was actually pretty good. It just wasn't polished, and then like the just didn't make enough money and stuff like that as a result. And yeah, anytime I guess anytime you're dealing with people who are funding your game, you got to release it at some point, or else these people are gonna get pissed, right? It feels like they're just throwing their money away. I think that's what happens with a lot of games, though, where like, I'm looking up the name of this game now, but I think that's what happens to a lot of these games, or even game companies as a whole, is like they just, they rush to get out the product instead of giving it more time. Hellgate London, there we go. That was the name of it. I never played Hellgate London. But a lot of people, I think, were saying like it was good, but just not quite polished. So the game ended up being kind of crappy as a result. I don't know. I don't remember what all the problems were with it. BG. Oh, for the comics beat. Let me see. Trying to skim through the article. Asking what he could tell me about what's in store for 2019. He said 2018 is the end of an era for us. Everything we do is based on story, the way we write stories in long arcs. Everything is planned out. Act 6 is coming next year. After that will be a bit of a reboot of the story. One arc will be here, compressed. You can play the whole thing. This is huge. It's almost as if Marvel Contest Champions 2 is coming to Marvel Contest Champions after Act 6 finishes. That's just for the story, though. I don't think that that's anything to do with like gameplay and stuff like that. That's just for the story, because it's, you know, it's like he said, like all of Act 1 through 6 is all just gonna be. It's the way he described it to me was like a different series in like a comic book or something, you know, where it's just gonna be totally new in that sense. But that guy, he's all about story. He's all about story and the champions that get added to the game. In terms of like gameplay and how things work for that, he's like that's not his thing, you know. He can't even really comment on that stuff. He wouldn't. Not to. Oh man, it sounds like I'm insulting him in the way I'm saying this, but definitely not. That's just not what he works on, right? He's all about story and art. So, Act 1 through 6 should be considered the first volume of this game. Yeah, basically. Right, how bad would it ruin MCOC if they reworked the fight mechanics to implement some attacks following the ground and some following the ceiling, and added a jump and duck mechanic to dodge them? No, that would destroy the game for me. I would stop playing. When I first thought of playing this game, like a fighting game on mobile, I was like, no, it's gonna be terrible. I don't even want to download it. I'm not playing it. It's dumb. All fighting games, for that matter, on mobile, they suck. That's what was in my head, at least. But that's because the only mobile fighting games I ever played was like a port of Street Fighter or something, where yeah, you still had those mechanics of like jumping and everything. Like, no, we don't need that stuff on mobile. We don't need that stuff. I think there's other things that they can do. I don't think Kabam has like hit the limits of mechanics in this game by any means, but we don't need to start adding like jumping and ducking and stuff. What is the full story? I'm only halfway through Act 3. Nobody knows what the full story is. We're gonna find out in Act 6. How long do you think this game will last, BG? It has to die out eventually. Yeah, everything has to die out eventually for sure. I don't know how long it's gonna last a while. Like it's tied into Marvel movies and stuff like that. There's always new characters coming out. They need to add like a new game mode, in my opinion. See, that's tough too, because like I don't know how they balance it all. But anyway, the game's gonna go on for a long time. I'm sure. Like, I'll probably stop playing it before the game actually dies, you know? Like, I could see this game easily going on another, like, 10 years or something. It's gonna be here for a while. Like, bases, well, I don't know if base is the best example, but, yeah, we need... In my opinion, it's just small-scale PvP is what I want to see added to this game. But, like, really get creative with it. Have people, I don't know if like banning would be a good idea or not, but like definitely explore those types of ideas. And 20-minute matches maximum, so that you're not stuck in a situation like dungeons where you don't know how long you're going to be in there. Even 15-minute matches or 10-minute matches might even be better. I don't know. You gotta find. I guess you gotta find the right like sweet spot of time length for this stuff. That matters a lot, but definitely something on the short side. I'm not saying get rid of Alliance Wars or anything like that, but right now that's the only mode of like competitive PvP that we have in this game, and it's 30 on 30 over 48 hours. It's crazy. Would you recommend Medusa for Labyrinth Easy Path? Yeah, Medusa can handle Labyrinth Easy Path. For sure. How about an offline PvP with no rewards just to practice? I don't think I'd play that. I don't know how many people would play that either. Waiting for perm content just causes the waiting and then rush to get through things in a way due to anticipation. Yeah. That's why, like the games that last the longest, they're always games that have like player-made content. Like a term for it that I can't remember, but essentially, there's no way that Kabam can make the amount of content that would keep people satisfied and like busy with the game. Like people are just gonna clear the content as soon as it gets released. Like especially like the longer the gap between content, yeah, the more time that people have to prepare, the more rank ups happen. Everything like it's just gonna get mowed down really quickly. I'm not saying, you know, for the people at like the highest level who have already been done with the content. You know, for other people, like for example, when when the last 2 chapters of Act 4, because I think that's how it worked. It was like the last 2 chapters for Act 4 got added at the same time. I don't know, to be honest. But whenever Act 4 was finalized and in-game and stuff like that, I wasn't even through Act 3 yet. You know, so it took me a very long time to get through, or even to get to Act 4. So yeah, for the majority of the people playing this game, I would say, who are in a situation like that where they're not done with Act 5, then yeah, when Act 6 comes out, it's, you know, you're gonna have content for a long time to look forward to. But you need the people who clear through the content quickly to still be satisfied with the games in some way. So we need a type of game mode that the players are the content and not like an Act 7 or 8 or whatever. Man, guys, it is getting late. I just realized it is later than I normally stream, so we're gonna be wrapping things up after this fight. Who should I rank? MODOK, Wasp, Mordo, Nebula, Awakened, or Falcon? Out of all of those, I like MODOK a lot. He's got the built-in safety of auto block. His damage output's pretty good. It's quite tanky and everything. So I'd prefer MODOK out of all those. ABG, big fan. I was just wondering, how do you feel about champion trading or gifting? I would hate it. I think it would kill the game pretty quickly. It's you would just find people either selling characters, selling champions individually, or making multiple accounts just to take advantage of like bonus events that come around, and then Kabam would have to cut back on the bonus events because of everybody making multiple accounts for them, and then just kind of funneling all those resources into the main account. It's not good for the game in any way. Should I explore every map before moving on, or should I do a run through then go back and explore? I recommend doing a run through, like a single path clear if you can, and whenever you get stuck, that's when you go back and start exploring. So BG 5v5 war style gameplay, but only lasts 3 hours or so. See, 3 hours is still too long. 5v5 might be fine. Still might be too many people involved. I think 2v2 or 3v3 is like the sweet spot in my opinion. But 5v5, I would probably still have fun with it, but it would need to it couldn't last 3 hours. That's too long. Imagine sitting down and trying to play a single game for 3 hours, dude. Like there's almost no games that are like that. Yeah. Even if you don't have to be looking at your phone for all 3 of those hours, you still have to be able to look at your phone or able to log in when you need to throughout those 3 hours. Oh crap! I just loaded up another fight. All right, I gotta. I need to stop the stream. Damn it, man. I've played Dark Souls for 5. Oh, trust me, I've played games for very long marathon sessions. I've played games for more than 24 hours in a single sitting. When Diablo 3 first came out, I played for more than 24 hours the first time through. But for a multiplayer game mode, it's very rare for a multiplayer game mode for anything to last even more than like an hour or an hour and a half or something. Even raiding in World of Warcraft is usually less than 3 hours. Brian, I poop you not. I was just I just added anime to my queue because I saw a picture of one of the girls online and thought she was cute. I didn't even read the description. Don't know what it's about. Well, okay. I don't even know what to say about that, Demiak. Maybe it'll be good. Who knows? Or maybe you just got clickbaited. You played D3 for that long? I'm disgusted. Well, Battle Chips. It was all on hype, dude. It was at release. It was at release. As soon as the game launched, boom, I was in there. I was in there so fast that I didn't even get hung up on the server issues that Blizzard had for it. I was in there, I was playing. I wanted to get a good jump on everybody because I wanted to make a lot of money off the auction house and other reasons. I thought it was going to be amazing. And I had a pretty good time for for those first 24 hours. I didn't realize all the issues right away. And yeah. You know what was another big issue for Diablo 3? They gave you a bunch of different abilities, but most of them sucked. Like they wouldn't balance the game at all. They refused to. The way that they balanced abilities was eventually, years later, they came out with item sets that would target like a specific ability. But what the hell is that, man? You didn't actually have like you couldn't really play with different, like there was certain abilities that were just so clearly like the abilities that you needed to use to deal any kind of damage. And the way the health scaled in that game, you needed to be using those abilities or else you're not going to do anything. We need to see a capture the flag thing where there's a maze and people get to make the nodes, or it's where prize in the middle and first there wins for team. I don't know exactly how that go, but that could be cool. I had some other ideas, but I was half debating on making videos about them, but I'm probably not going to make those videos. Let's face it, man. If I'm gonna make videos, I gotta make other ones instead. But I have a lot of ideas of what they could do. I don't know if any of them would actually be good, but I'm sure Kabam has plenty of ideas too. I wonder if they've tested other game modes and just determined like, no, this isn't fun. This isn't the game mode that we need to make the game last a long time or whatever. Only game I ever played for more than 5 was Just Cause 3 because I only had 36 hours to play it, so I stayed up for all 36 and hopped on a plane right after taking the SAT. Damn, dude. DG, when are you going to make a video of you opening arena crystals? We're probably going to get a summoner appreciation boost for the anniversary of the game, which happens in December. So I'm going to try to hold out for that. You get an additional 20% gold. I recommend everyone doing the same if you can wait. Raid Hobbit, by the way, was Hobbit streaming? Ah, man, if I knew Hobbit was streaming, I would have stopped a long time ago. We would have raided that guy a while ago. Sure. Let's go hop on over to the Hobbit hole. I'm just trying to get excited for Warcraft 3 tower defense games. Dude, I'll play those with you, Mobile Chips, for sure, man. I'll play those. We could do a little we'll do a little stream on Twitch. Play some of those from time to time. Hell yeah, dude. I love those games. Alright. Next quest crystal opening. Did you like the first one? Oh God, man. I had a lot of fun doing that. I had a lot of fun doing that. A lot of people were pissed. Some people got it that I was just like messing around. Some people didn't get it, man. Some people weren't happy. But I had fun doing that one. All right, anyway. Anthony Cruz, I don't know if you're still in here, but dude, thank you so much for the $10 that you sent over. Everyone else who sent over a little something to support me and the channel. Thank you guys. Thank you. It sucked for a few, then it was good. All right, good. But yeah, thank you guys. And here's a link to Hobbit Crom's stream. Go ahead and tell him a little banana sent you. I'll hop over there for a little bit myself. Actually, no, yeah, I'll hop over there for a little bit myself. All right. Good night, though, people. I'll see. Oh, tomorrow daytime stream, 3-star challenge through the hardest difficulty of Occult Labs. I'm probably gonna get absolutely slaughtered, but it should be pretty fun, at least to try. So yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.